Don't laugh, yeah? From today we have to have a mask when we go outside. And I have all the papers in here for the E91, yeah? We are going to drive in there now. Oh, just a second. In there to try to register the car, yeah? In order to drive the car on the road. Let's hope everything goes well, yeah? And after we have the numbers for the E91, we can drive that car in order to fix the E90, yeah? New bumpers, rear and front, and the brake system, yeah, we have to bleed, and oil change, yeah? Oh, sorry, I'm working and I'm filming the same time, that's why it's kind of a struggle. And I hope you can hear something. I'm not sure if you hear me at all, but anyway, I'm going to see the footage after that. So the doors are open. Let's take the car out and buy some numbers. I'm gonna try to register the car for 1 month, yeah. So I have a month to drive the car, so it's gonna be more than enough time to repair the E90, yeah. So no more talking, let's go. And back home, yeah. I didn't done anything with the number plates for the E91. I have to go back in there at 2 p.m, yeah. So in this time we are going to quickly replace the oil and the oil filter on this car, and we are going to reset the oil light, yeah. And after I know if I have the plates for the E91, only then we can start the brake job on this car, yeah, because I don't want to remain without a car, because Kiki's car is as well in by dealership, yeah, for the inspection, and we don't have any other car registered, yeah. So no more talking, yeah, let's start changing the oil now. See that? When you start the car, we have the service light, yeah, on the dash. And if you don't have the Navi to see exactly for what, you can put a scanner, and I put the scanner and it showed me that for the oil change and for the brake fluid, yeah. So we are going to start with the oil change now. I think I have everything prepared, yeah. We have to remove the filter, yeah. I have a tool for that. I have more, in fact. Okay, we have the new filter in here. We have the new oil in there. We just have to replace the cap with this one. Now I'm going underneath to release the oil, remove the filter, and after that install the new oil. Let's do that now. And before I start do something, I just wanted to show you how clean everything underneath is, yeah. So the oil pan gasket, it was a job well worth it, yeah, and well done. See that? Completely dry, the whole car. So if you have a leak and you want to see how to replace your oil pan gasket, I'm gonna put a link in here or here, yeah, to see how I've done it. But like I said, check this out. This engine is completely dry from top to bottom, yeah. Anyway, let's start replacing the oil now. And just like that, we are done, yeah. New filter, new oil. Now we are going to reset the light. I'm going to use Carly, but if you don't have Carly or Impa, you can do it with the buttons, yeah, with this button on the cluster. I'm going to put a link, I think, in here if you want to see how to do that, yeah, with the button. And now let's reset the light, yeah. You just have to plug the adapter in. Oh, just a second to search my keys. Now that we have the key, we can start the car. See that the service light is on. We are going to start the Bluetooth in here. Okay, we are going to start Carly app. let's see. Yeah, we have 3 Series E90 2008. This one is 2010, but I think it's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, 2008 gas connect. Okay, we are going to go all the function, service reset, reading all the services from this car. I hope it's going to work with, I selected 2008, but 2008 and 2010 works the same, yeah. Okay, brakes front we have 70%, brakes rear we have 60%, engine oil, see that we have only 5%, and brake fluid just 2%. Okay, so we have to reset the oil service. Okay, so the reset, it was successful. You just hit OK, and now you can see in here we have 100%, yeah, and we have 23,000 kilometers to the next service. So that's done. Now let's drive to that shop to see if we can take number plate for the E91, and if we can do that, we are going to start working on the brakes on this car. This is the next day update. Yeah, yesterday I didn't done anything with the E91 because everything is closed. Yeah, I received though an appointment for the next week, and I yeah, 100% next week I will have the numbers for the E91 and we can drive that car. And because we cannot drive the other car and we cannot do anything else, we are going to start to replace the brake hoses on the front of the E90, yeah, and after that we have to bleed the system, yeah. But in this episode we are going to replace just the hoses, and on the next episode I'm going to show you step by step how to bleed the whole system and how to use IMPA in order to bleed the ABS pump as well, yeah. So let's begin. We are going to start now by removing some fluid, because when we remove the hoses it's going to leak everywhere, yeah, and we don't want that. And maybe you can see mine is completely black, so it's time to be changed, yeah. And just like that we have a new brake line, yeah, brake hose. This is the new one, everything is put back, and maybe you can see in here, whoa, oops, stop, let me try to show you. See that? This one was cracked, and on the last inspection they told me that I will have to change this in the future, so now is the future. That's why I had to replace these two ones in the front. In the back I don't have any kind of problem. So now this side is done. We are going on the other side, do the same thing, and after that we are going to start the bleeding process. And in here you can clearly see now why I replaced these hoses, yeah. Both of them are cracked. Now we have new ones, and we just have to bleed the system. Hey, focus. And just like that we are done with this side as well, yeah. We have new brake hoses everywhere in the front, I mean. And now we have to push the car a little bit here in the back, because we have to start the bleeding procedure with the furthest wheel from the reservoir and the pump, yeah. And we have to start with the rear right wheel, and we are going to continue, yeah, after that the other side from the rear and front. So I think pretty much that's about it for today's episode. Sadly we couldn't register the E91, but next week I will have for sure number plates, and we are going to drive that car, and we can put that car for sale, or we can drive it in order to see if everything works, or maybe we can mod that car. I'm not sure, but I want to drive that car. So with everything done and said, I think I'm going to close. Whoa, yeah, now I have to close the video. I break something. So I think I have to close this video here. If you want to see how to bleed the system, yeah, on each wheel and with the IMPA system, just check the next video. I'm gonna put a link, I think, in here, yeah, for that video. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.